what I'm working on that's kind of distracting me is just turn the phone off. This area here, I'm sort of looking at drastically changing. Yeah, I've just turned the sound off the phone. It was the phone that was echoing. So what I want to do with this area is completely different. I want to totally change it. It's quite a lot of work, and I don't really want to do it while I'm on live because it's not very interesting, because I don't actually know what I'm doing. It's going to kind of fit in with the story that I've come up with about the ruins. A bit of backstory. I think it might interest people if you give it a bit more life. I just noticed actually that this bark here on this tree actually is alive, like moving. Pretty cool. So yeah, I want to drastically alter this area. I'm not really sure what to do. I think we're going to take up all that. Need that pickaxe. Need them. I'll put them away. Now sorry, I'm just moving shit about. I need to sort out this room. Everything has like a knock-on effect. It's all from the nether, and so it says there's one watching, and there's me and you. So how can it be only one? Confusing. Unless you've left. Don't know, maybe you've left the chat. 2 watching. I got some fireworks. I'll show you what they do. They're not as good as I hoped, to be honest. I hope the fireworks are going to be really good. Yeah, it messes with the numbers, doesn't it? That one. So I'm just trying to empty this chest. Last 3 bits. Right. fireworks. You see that? Don't really do much. This one doesn't do anything, it just flies up. That's it. I just wanted to try them out, as I'd never used them before. What's the purple icon next to me? My name in the chat. I don't see. You'd have to screenshot it. I'll just put them fireworks away. I was only playing around with them. So yeah, I was I keep getting like distracted with what I'm doing. I'm just going to put these here for now until I know what I'm doing with this area. Not decorative at all. All right, okay. Top fan, nice. You really are the top fan. Right. I'll sleep. So I'm just trying to figure out what to do with this area. I kind of know what I want to do, but is it possible? Firstly, I've got to move the portal. So maybe I'll demolish that then. I'll take the port down. Sorry, it's a bit boring watching me chip away at blocks. It says there's only one watching again. I heard a bat. Right, I'm gonna destroy the portal. Takes a while to dig through obsidian because it's one of the hardest blocks to dig. Obviously I have to put up some light. trying to make it central with the stairs. So if you just come into the chat, I'll just tell you what I'm doing. Just working on this portal area of the ruins. It was either that or go sailing. And as much as I like sailing, everything is very far away from where I'm working, so I'm just working here for now. Just thought I'd dig out this coal while I'm here. Because I seem to run out of coal pretty quick sometimes, so I might as well get it while I can. Bloody hell. Creatures. I can hear a bat, and I can hear a zombie, so stuff is around. Oh, and there's now silverfish. There, look. See him? I have to kill him, unfortunately. Alright, just put a bit of light up so I can see what I'm doing. Ooh. I didn't know that was there. Bit of lava. I'm not sure I want to keep that lava there. I might want to get rid of it. It's too dangerous. It's like a little cave. Right, let me just dump some of this stuff off. I am carrying too much. Get rid of all that. Right, get rid of this lava. so I don't accidentally set myself on fire. Wow, I didn't even know this was here. Oh, there's the bat. Right, what I'm going to do is put a torch up. I'm going to seal it off so they can't keep bothering me while I'm trying to build. I'll have to do. I've got a pet bat. Not going to bother going down there. Lots of caves. Right, I'm just going to seal this off now. Let's maybe do it about here. Not that one. Yeah, I should really do this. I can catch him in a cobweb. Okay, I don't have a cobweb on me, but I wonder if he'd despawn. Anyway, it's just a distraction at the moment. I need to try and focus on what I'm doing. So let me just have a look at the area I'm working in. This is the central bit. I think I need to experiment with the portal dimensions because I don't like how it's two blocks instead of three. Because when you get 3 blocks lined up, you can use the central one. And if you've got 2, it's either left or right, if you understand what I mean. There's obsidian there. And a flint. So let's try. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want it to be 5. 1, 2, 3. This is the center. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Gareth, how are you doing? That's cool. You could that you've seen me streaming. I'm yeah, just fooling around as usual. Yeah, so you can build a portal that's 3 wide instead of 2. I never knew that. I was going to call in the shop today, but I never got a chance because I've got a present for you. I'm just mucking about. I'll just leave that for there like that. Right, is that central? Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but yeah, that is something I'll be bringing sooner or later. I do have stuff to go through still, and so yeah, it's on its way. I just got to sort it out. Right, let me just get rid of these. Ah, cool. Right, well, good. I can't wait to come down and have a look. Moving stuff in the shop around. Great stuff. Just put these torches up. So I guess, Gareth, since it's your first time you've seen my Minecraft build, I'll show you what I'm doing. Just for a laugh. I'll go up these stairs and show you from a distance. I drained this lake and I built a ruined city inside it. Now it's only half completed at the moment, the lower half, but it's taken me a few months, and I've just been sort of streaming it and doing episodes on that. It's pretty big. It goes pretty far down, and it's going to go right up to the sky. There's a giant chicken, if you like that kind of thing. A parrot called Frank. Some frogs. Dogs. Yeah, just about everything. A farm. A camel, if you like that. And I've just been breeding some frogs again. Oh, and I also made some candles for the first time as decoration. Yeah, well, that's kind of what it's going to be, a lost city. I've asked ChatGPT to write me a backstory about a ruined city once belonging to like some sort of frogman race, which is basically loosely based on Slan from Warhammer, very old sort of space frog race. Yeah, there is frogs. There's frogs here, 3 different colours. There's white, pretty rare, green and orange. Some of these things are quite rare. Allays. Got myself some dogs, which I don't do anything with. Got a armadillo, just cause. Right, I'm going to take that chest. So yeah, the ruined city is pretty big. I mean, the Forever World I'm sort of working in is absolutely massive, but this is like a separate area. It's crunchy on the outside, yes. Let me just put this in here. I could see myself putting a proper little base here. Set up a crafting table. So yeah, I'll be decorating this area to represent the backstory. And I'm looking for like the voice emulator, so I can get like a narration read out and then put it onto the episode at the beginning to sort of explain what it's all about, this build. I've got the script, I've got the voice, but I just can't seem to convert it to MP3. So I'm just fiddling around with that. It's all learning, isn't it? As you know, with editing and making videos. CapCut. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of videos about people not wanting to use CapCut anymore because they've put out like a new rules of using it, and it means that they own all the stuff you use on it, and you can't stop them. So there's a bit of a backlash against CapCut. Their terms of service, as it says, small print. Some lawyer discovered a bit of small print saying that anything you use in CapCut is theirs, and if they make a load of money out of you don't have any rights. So yeah, a lot of people, there's a bit of a backlash against it. Nah, you're probably right. I mean, small channels, yeah. I mean, what they're going to do, footage of me running around like a lunatic, not knowing what I'm doing. That's not very interesting, is it? Which is the story of my life all over. Prime example, right now. I'm just running around not doing anything. So, let me just put these bits away. So I don't really want to give away the idea I've got for this area to be decorated in. It's going to be I'm going to make it a bit bigger, but it's got to be something that fits with the backstory of the frogmen, the ancient civilization that have been wiped out. And weirdly, earlier, a pigling came through the nether portal and was just stood here. He's obviously despawned. I did see a bit of pig flesh over here somewhere just floating about. That will have been his. Oh, really? Well, hopefully that's not a problem for you later on. It's such a pain in the arse, isn't it? Copyright, especially on YouTube. Ah, right, okay. You're going to make him into a film like Condor Man with Frank Spencer. Which I can't remember. It wasn't a flop, that. I don't remember. It wasn't a flop, I know that. I think he did really well out of it. You know, some mothers do have them. The old 70s TV show. I saw an interview with, what's his name, Michael, you know, Frank Spencer. Michael Crawford, yes. And Betty. They're both still alive, old. And there was I saw an interview of them together. They'd gotten together just to interview them. And it was quite fun to watch about the old series. And since the series ended, that they've not ever hung out together, or they weren't friends. So they were kind of catching up about what they were doing, and they were showing clips. It used to be really funny, that, my God, it was a total calamity. And of course he was based on a real person that he knew. So he just watched this person do stuff and then just copy him. Imagine Frank Spencer being real. Gee. Proper bonkers. I'd like to rewatch some of those. Proper nostalgia going back as a kid. Frank Spencer, my God. What a tragedy. Yeah, you're right. He was such a tragic character, really. Ah, cool. Right, alright. I shall aim to bring something down for trade, then. I'll bring you a bag of tat, eh? I'll trade you. I know what I'm looking for. Some jacket potatoes. Because I was running out of steak, so I'll just swap them over. Yeah, he was... Yeah, I mean, of that era, I used to like Norman Wisdom too. I kind of grew up on all that Laurel and Hardy sort of humour. Used to love it. Yeah, and I thought Norman Wisdom were really good. Another tragic character. Right. So anyway, yeah, if anybody's noticed from the build, I'll just quickly show you. I've started working on the upper half of this drained lake. Up there, look, I've started to work on it. I'll just get in a better position so we can see a better vantage point. Let me go up another level. Yeah, proper love Norman Wisdom. Proper old school. So yeah, I've been working on this area here, where the crosshairs are. You can see the stairs. There's going to be two big buildings on either side of the lava. And just there's some stairs going back. I just fall down, as usual. Let's go over there and have a look. I'll show this area that I've been working on. Takes ages to run around in this. Even I get lost. So I was working on this area here, doing a lot of like terraforming of the land. Yeah, I know, Mark. I know I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna have to move the giant chicken out because yeah, what has he actually got to do with frogmen? Nothing. So I will be moving the chicken at some point, which is kind of what I wanted to do anyway. I put it there as a joke, and I think it's outlived itself now. So I'll be moving him to where, I don't know. There's some happy gas, which will be also getting moved out of the city. Maybe I could put the chicken over in the distance there on the other island, near the giant creeper. Maybe. Just gonna jump down here. Oh, yeah. So you guys are helping me write the story now. The frogmen were in love with the giant chicken, and it all ended in tears because the frogmen are now all dead. All hail giant chicken. Kind of wanted it to be something a little bit more serious than that. I don't think I can breed the cows. I can breed the mushroom cows with normal cows, but the only way to get a brown cow is if to have a mushroom cow struck by lightning, and I think even then it's a 50-50 chance. And I was thinking of bringing some of the mushroom cows over here and putting a lightning rod near them and hope one day there's a storm and they get struck and I get a brown cow, brown mushroom cow, which is one of the rarest mobs in Minecraft, next to a pink sheep. And that's up there where the little farm for the mushroom cows will be. That's what I've got planned anyway, just there. But I did try and bring a mushroom cow over here. I was dragging him on a boat. He got stuck under some rocks and died. And it took me like half an hour, and I was like, yeah, I need to do that again a bit more carefully. So I wasn't totally upset because I've got a little farm of them, so. But can you imagine having your only one and you're pulling him over here and he accidentally gets trapped under some rocks and dies, which is kind of similar to what happened to me at Allays. Right, let's see if there's any more frogs spawned, because I've been breeding them again. There's 2. So the frog spawn's gone, which means the baby frogs must be in the water. What are they called? Tadpoles. Let's see if I can see a tadpole. Yep, there's one. And there's another. So they'll eventually grow up into frogs. And we'll have an infestation of frogs, which I actually want as part of the story. I'll just take those lights. Oh yeah, I got a fish tank with some fish. That's actually a tropical fish, and that's just a boring cod. A scrod. A scrod is actually a real fish, believe it or not. And unfortunately my baby camel has grown up into this annoying camel over here, which I've had to tether because he was just getting in the way, wandering around. Keep killing the zombies. So yeah, Gareth, if you're really bored, you can go back a few episodes and see the lake that was once here. I think it's like episode 7 or something. And this was water, just filled in. I drained it all and started building a city instead. But that was a long time ago now, two months ago, I think. Quite a long time ago. keep having to dump stuff off. And the city is rather dark. Cheers, man. Yeah, I know. Not everybody's that bothered about Minecraft. Yeah, so this, I took all the lights out, the lamps, and it's pretty dark down there when it goes dark. It's not as dark as I wanted it, but it's getting there. Let's have a look down here, because I also set up a little pond. Oh, cool, man. Right, I hope you do, because I need the watch hours. I think I did mark, yeah. I think I got episode 42 of the Star Wars comics. I'm sure I did. So let me just check these frogs. 2, because, yeah, 3. There was 3 originally. And there's still 3. I bred some frogs down here, and there was some frog spawn, but I'm not sure if it's worked. I need some more slime balls to breed them again. Yeah, it's taken a long time to build all these levels. But the lake kind of had it roughly like that. I just decorated it. Let me just sleep. Otherwise all the monsters will turn up, which I can already hear. Right, let me get some slime. Then I can breed them. I bet I can't find any now. There's a cat. Oh, a creeper, look. Can you see the creeper over there? Dead creeper now. I had some frog spawn down here. Yep, and that's worked because there's an extra one. An extra couple of frogs. Now, did I use some slime? Yeah, I can hear some slime. There he is. So if I attract him over by these guys, delete him. Come on, will he fit through the door? Yes. And this frog is now going to eat him, watch. And now I've got a slime ball. Unfortunately, I need 2 to breed them. One's no good. So let's just go and find some slime. A nitwit. Yep, I need to start breeding more frogs. Because that way, they're going to be the only remnants of the frog people, is the little frogs. Get breeding. And then it'll lay frog spawn. Yep, thank you. Nice one. $25 scoots. Yeah, I agree. I think because of its graphics, a lot of people think it's shite. But if you can get your head around the graphics, everything looking square, it's a very deep game. There's a lot to it. There's two here. I'll bring them over by the water. They're attracted to the slime in my hand. So if I get them down here by the water, look, I'll breed them. They'll lay some frog spawn in there, and then I'll get some more. Some more frogs. I'll put some more water in there. There's the frog spawn. I'll just give them a little bit more water, because when the tadpoles hatch, they've got sometimes a knack of jumping out onto the land and they'll die. So you don't actually get any gain, they'll die. I think there's enough water in there, isn't it? Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger. Like that. Nice one. Kind of handy having some water down here. So like a little swimming pool, but it's actually a frog breeding area. So you remember, Mark, this was like all underwater, and I drained it all, but I keep finding pockets of water left. So if you have a look, if we go for a little swim, I can't see anything because it's just the way it is. I'm actually really far down. See, it's like a pocket of water. I better be careful, otherwise I'll drown. This new update's not brilliant on them graphics, I don't think. So yeah, there's little pockets of water still, which I've not got rid of, and it's kind of useful to have water. It's mad to think I'm like level 15. I could find diamond down here. It's gonna be like Frog Central. Yeah. A couple of days. There'll be so many frogs breeding. Where were the other ones? Can't remember where the other ones were. I've forgotten. Ah, yes, down here. I remembered. Put some more water in for them. Come on then. Oi. Slime ball each. Yeah, great. I'm jealous. I wish I were going to Doncaster with you. That'd be really cool. But have a good day. And don't spend all your money. Oh no, you're selling, aren't you? So make loads of money. Cool, man. I might see you next week. Cheers. Sugarcane. Yeah, you can make it into sugar, and then you can make it into a cake. And yeah, that's edible. I think it's quite convoluted though. Making a cake's not as easy as it sounds. I think you need eggs, sugar, something else, wheat maybe. Oh, the mushrooms. I don't know. I've got a bit of mushroom in here. Let's have a look. Red mushroom block, mushroom stem, brown. Right, let's try and eat some then. If I poison myself, it's your fault. Nah, nothing. You can make it into a mushroom stew, I think, but it's the tiny mushrooms, not the blocks. So that would be a block. So I guess it's just when you chop it down, it's decorative. That's all. So it's probably a good thing. I think them days have passed. I'm afraid. Let's have an emerald off Nigel. Meow. All right. Gee. I'm only making plans for Nigel. So yeah, it was fun asking ChatGPT to write me a backstory about frogs living in an ancient city. But it did quite a good job. It did exactly what I asked it. So I was impressed with that. It's very clever how it does it. I mean, I could have done it myself, of course, but why bother? Just put in some prompts and it did all the work for me. Just in this coal here, I want. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, my pickaxe is pretty cool. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 3, fortune 1. It's not bad. It's not the best I've ever had, but it's not the worst either. So a quick look at the city while I'm up here. I'm stuck in some trees. Yeah, you see, this is another thing, Mark, is that all the bands are doing gigs while they're over here to make some money because Sharon's taking it all off them under the name of charity. You know, so all these bands are appearing, I think, for free. They've probably had to pay for their own travel, hotels, everything. She's not paying for anything. They are. And so they're all doing gigs to sort of cover the costs. You know what I mean? They're having to work to pay for their own travel while she makes all the money for charity, allegedly. I could go on and on, couldn't I? I shouldn't really. I don't give a toss about them, to be honest. It's a shame about Ozzy being old, but like I say, I can't help that. But I'm just going to be glad she's out of the biz. And Slayer, well, I thought they retired. I don't really remember, Mark, to be honest, what we were doing on Ozfest. We're drunk. I mean, it obviously helped sell records, because Nymphetamine did really well after that. You know, when you were working Damnation, it's recouped now, so it cost us £500,000 to make that album, so it took a long time to pay for itself. Right. Can anybody tell me how long I've been playing? Because it's getting pretty late over there. Yeah, that's right. You couldn't do a gig within 150 miles of Ozfest, so you had to be pretty far away. Which in America, 150 miles nothing, is it? It's 3 hours drive. But yeah, we were doing a lot of gigs off Ozfest. I think we did 53 gigs in 70 days or something. There weren't many days off. 69 minutes. Is that long enough? I think so. I mean, I'm going to have to edit parts of this out anyway because I've been saying some controversial things that I don't want to spoil my channel. If someone reports it, I don't want the press. And not that anybody gives a shit, I know. But you never know, the internet these days. I read about people's channels getting deleted for stuff they've said, and you can contest it, but they don't tell you. YouTube don't tell you what you've said wrong. It's down for you to figure it out, and a lot of people have umbrance with that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Mark, it's most of it is my own bitterness. You know, I'm not in the music biz anymore, and I see people that are, you know, like, oh, they'll never give in. It's just nearly swore then. You know what I mean? I just think nobody cares. Get a job. You never sold any records anyway. Just sycophantic wannabes. But they don't have the confidence to quit music, do they? Even though they sing about it. They can't do nothing else. Ooh. Right. I'm probably going to end the stream. I'm not sure about them trees, you see. They're from the nether. The green and the red tree. I planted them in there because they've got lights on them. Part of the thing where I was taking all the torches away. This tree here's got actual lights in it, look. And these glow. So in the night time it looks pretty cool. And the like shimmering bark. Is it? Pretty cool. It's the same as this type of bark on here. It kind of lights up. So yeah, the portal. I might make it into a more decorative shape. Yeah, I think I'm going to make this area look like it's infected by the nether. I sort of started it here, but I'm working on this area still. So I've taken a lot of the decoration away, and I've got an idea of something to build around the portal, and then I'll make it all decorated with nether bits again. Because part of the backstory is that the nether was the reason that the frogs are not here anymore. They basically went through the portal and they got too big for the boots. I'm not sure if frogs wear boots. Fairies wear boots, don't they? For now. Right, come on frogs, let's breed you again. I don't know if you've laid any frog spawn in here. I don't see any. Come on. I'll just breed these frogs and I'll just sit here and watch them for a minute. See if this frog spawn comes out. There it is. Did you see that new Nosferatu film, Mark? Yeah, see, I love the 1979 version. I think that's my favourite still. But I did enjoy the new one. I thought it was well done, and it was weirdly scarier than I thought it would be. From the reviews, people were saying, "Oh, it's not this, not that." And I'm thinking, well, I thought it was. I don't know what you're expecting, some sort of like slasher gore movie. It's Dracula, isn't it? It's a love story. But I like the music. I thought the soundtrack was great. Reminded me of Christopher Young, Hellraiser. And yeah, I thought it was great. Yeah, it's basically the same Dracula in it, just a different name in Germany instead of Whitby. So yeah, that's a problem with Dracula now. It is just getting a bit, yeah. How many times can you tell the same story? So you guys can hear the music, right? That's in the background. Oops. No, no one had a German accent. No. Ah, good. I kind of added the music back into the game, so I don't have to edit it. Yeah, true. Same. I thought the gypsies didn't really do much in the end. And the plague, which is kind of true to the original story. That kind of went away, didn't it? I'll have to watch. I'm going to rewatch the film, the extended version. I know that's on the DVD I've got, so I'm going to watch that soon. Let's just check the frogs. I'm breeding frogs. I guess this episode is literally, oh look, loads of frogs. Right, so if I chop this slime ball up, the frogs will eat them all. And then I got all the slime balls. Come on, frogs, eat them all up. You've only got one job. There's a creeper. A lot of mobs spawning. So the breeding of frogs has worked, because there's loads of them here. They weren't there before. Did well out of that. So let's breed some more. There's a tadpole still in there. How cool is that? Yeah, I love the 1979 Dracula. It's John Williams, so just the best composer of all time. Come on, mate, what are you doing? Get on with it. There we are. More frog spawn. More frogs. I think it's dark, so I better sleep. Yeah, that was scary in parts, I must admit. It's been a long time since I've watched it. You know, it was probably in 1996, probably last time I watched that. 30 years ago nearly. Time flies, eh? Wow, no way. Did you like it? The Mina sketch, the Mina scene scared the shit out of me, oh my god. Yeah, it was well scary that when she came back. I used to let my younger brother watch it. He was only about 3. He was scared to death, but he was addicted to it. He couldn't stop watching it. Yeah, I'd come down and he'd figured out how to work the VCR on his own. He'd be watching it like 3 times a day, even though it scared him to death. I think that's probably that Mina scene. My god. Yeah, similar to my brother. He loved it. I can say that to him now and he knows exactly what I mean. Pretty funny. There's nothing this guy has that I want. Apart from emeralds, of course. Right, guys, I'm probably going to end the stream. I'm probably going to go to bed. It's nearly 11 here. Ozzy will just about be dying on stage now. Yeah, it's a type of flower. Yeah, I think it's a type of flower if you look it up. Should be loads of frogs over here now. There's 3. Where have all the frogs gone? Well, it's been a bit of a chilled episode, really. Oh, there's a frog over there, just come out of the wall, look. I've not done much travelling. Just collect some XP. Get out. There's a frog. So yeah, the city is going to be overrun with frogs as the only remnants of the frog race. A bit like alligators are left over from the Jurassic period of dinosaurs. If it's that accurate, I don't know. I'm just making shit up now. I don't know. They're just called frog warriors. I could make something up maybe. I don't want to call them Slan because I'd probably get sued by Games Workshop. That was their invading frog army. Oh, look, a creeper. That's like a villager. So they seem to be spawning out of that room. It came out of there. This is the problem when I've taken away all the lights. There'll be mobs. It'll come out of here. Oh my god, yes. Just as I said it. 2 zombies hiding in the corner. Even though there's lights in here, they're not very powerful. It's even gone out. That was pretty cool, actually. Mobs spawning in the dark. Right. I think tomorrow I'm going to record an actual episode, and I'm hoping that I'll have something built to show you inside that portal area. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a good evening, and I hope Black Sabbath have done us all proud. Cheers.